Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for Mr. Zulhairi Zakaria for taking the time to watch this video. My name is Sabian Nagelta and my metric number is C30-109-230040. I am recording this presentation video to fulfill the requirement for my assignment in the course Critical Thinking and Problem Solving Skill for the May 2026 semester. To begin my discussion, let me look at the fundamental question of how we as a consumer determine the actual credibility for a product before making a purchase. In my opinion, establishing product credibility in today's market is a multifaceted process that requires us to look way beyond flashy advertisement and aesthetic marketing campaign. When it comes to technology products, specifically smartphone, I personally believe that credibility cannot be built on surface level. Instead, I always rely on objective, verifiable technical data. For instance, I evaluate the processing power through independent benchmark scores, look closely at real-world battery degradation tests, research the camera sensor specification, and check the manufacturer commitment to long-term software updates. Therefore, in my opinion, a product only achieves true credibility when the specification promised by brand match actual real-world performance experienced by regular using during daily operation. Moving on the next point, which is a highly relevant question for our generation. Have I ever purchased a product only because a specific spokesperson or credibility endorsed it? To be completely honest, my answer is no. I have never done that. In my opinion, buying an expensive gadget or any technology device based purely on emotional attachment to a celebrity is highly irrational and financially risky. However, if we look at the possibility of doing this the future, my answer would be a conditional yes. I would only consider if the spokesperson is not just a random actor reading a paid script, but rather a professional technology reviewer who possesses genuine expertise, deep knowledge, and established integrity in the technology industry. Now let me analyze the specific figures shown here on the screen. Okay, I have chosen David Gadgetin, who is widely recognized as one of the largest and most influential independent technology reviewers in Indonesia, who frequently collaborates in marketing campaigns and in-depth review for Samsung Galaxy smartphone. The critical question here, would I buy this product? In my opinion, the answer is a definitive yes. However, the analytical reason behind his choice is not simply because David faced on the thumbnail or the advertisement. The primary reason is that Samsung Galaxy lineup historical process as well established global reputation for hardware reliability, solid buy quality, and a strong ecosystem support. Next, I would like to share my professional opinion regarding the whispered corporate strategy where brands use highly popular mainstream celebrity as spokesperson to artificially boost their product credibility. In my opinion, this marketing strategy is a double-edged sword. If a company hire a mainstream pop star or actor who has absolutely no background in the technology to promote a high performance smartphone, the strategy only succeeds in building public awareness, not actually technical credibility. Finally, a student learning the principle of critical thinking and problem solving, how exactly do we apply the skills to evaluate the bold claims made by brands and celebrity? In my opinion, the ultimate solution lies in maintaining a healthy level of skepticism and always performing rigorous cross-verification of data when a marketing campaign claims that a smartphone is completely flawless. Critical thinking dictates that we must investigate further. We need to compare multiple independent reviews, read user complaints on public technology forums, and analyze long-term durability data. Critical thinking allows us to successfully separate persuasive marketing illusion from raw objective fact. Thank you very much for your time and attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.